Hi, this is Mike. I'm in the wilderness here, and today we're going to do the lesson for Bushcraft USA Bush class, and that is a student practice for making a pot hook. So with that, let's get out in the woods and see if we can't find a site and some good wood to make that pot hook. Here's something. Gonna probably need some tinder. Somebody's already been at this, but I'm gonna pick up some birch bark from this dead tree. That'll come in handy. Excellent. Alright, let's get to the camp. Okay, for the bush class student practice for pot hook, I'm going to be using 3 pieces of wood, things that I have collected here. This piece here will support the longer pole that I'm going to use, and then from there we will suspend our pot hook with all of the adjustments. And so we're going to get started. I'm just seeing if we can't get this shortened up a little bit and ready to go in the ground. We need about like that. The important thing about these stakes is that you have something that's straight up and down, because if it is a Y, you can't hammer it into the ground as easily. But I think this will work, so more on that later. Okay, now we need to make some changes to this piece. I'm going to put a little platform on the end. There we go. As you can see, this forms something that we can put a divot in for the hooks on the hanger. I'm going to cut this snubbed up a little bit more just to give it room. There we go. And now we'll clean that up a little bit with a knife and get ourselves a divot made in the top. All right, got a little bit of a divot form there. Give me a little closer look at that. It doesn't take much. It just has to be in the platform on the top, and so hopefully that's in view. Anyway, let's get on with the other pieces. Alright, I hope this shows up in the video. As you can see, we've already got one notch here, and basically I'll put in probably 2 more here. Again, with the pot hooks, start by putting an X, and it usually helps if this is fairly green wood, because it's a lot softer, a lot easier to carve. And then work your way up underneath. Plenty of room for your support stick. So, all right. I think that looks pretty good. About the same as the others, or the other one. And we'll put one more in, and we'll hang her up and see how she works. Okay, here's the setup. We have our stick with our support stick with our divot in the top, running down through to our support in the ground, which again is offset Y. It's been pounded in, and then a little bit of counterbalance or weight. Found a large log to hold down that end so I wouldn't have to bury it. And I'll show you how it works. Very adjustable. Put our billy pot right on here, and here's our lowest setting. Looks like we'll be able to get a nice little fire going right there. We can always add more if we need to get it lower, or change the angle of the support rod. And then here's another setting if the fire needs to apply less heat to what we're cooking, and still yet at a higher setting way off the ground. So I think that should qualify as a pot hook, and it's been fun. Now we just got to get a fire built and enjoy a hot brew. So let's get to it. and it works. Very unique to be able to get tools made out of the bush when you need it. A pot hook and adjustable. Hopefully we'll get some water boiling here, and we'll have a cup of cocoa or tea or something. Right, decided on some hot chocolate. Just a good day for it. Oh, one of those kind of bags. All right, well, good little fire, hot chocolate now, and good stuff. I'd like to thank Terry and all the instructors at Bushcraft USA. Seems like I mess that up every time, especially for this pot hook challenge and lesson. I guess it was a challenge and a lesson, but certainly went well today and has worked as good as any other pot hooks I've ever made. So hopefully that'll take care of things. Got to button it up here and get out of the woods here before it turns too dark. But thank you very much for the lesson, and hopefully that'll do it for my pot hook. Have a good day. See you guys.